Hey, Facebook, this is Jeff Niket, and I am doing today's video on the book Think and Grow Rich. This is something that I just started reading recently and wanted to give my feedback as to what I got out of it so far. And this is from the second chapter, which is on desire. And so, what I got out of it is that one of the first steps to achieving success is believing that you are a person who deserves success. And we know that everyone says that they want success, but do they really believe that they can have success? Most people really don't feel that way, they don't believe it. And do you wonder why? It does change from person to person as their reasons or their beliefs as to what they believe about their ability to be successful or about money in general. And so there's also a few things that are mentioned in this chapter that can help with your success. The first being that you need to imagine that you are successful. And a couple ways to do that is to always picture yourself as being successful as you go through the day. And by that, and by that I mean, how would you talk? How would you act? Where would you be living? What kind of vehicle would you be driving? So you should be picturing yourself in this new environment daily. And in doing so, also being confident and capable. All this in your mind while you are thinking and picturing that environment that you want to have. The next, the next thing is to reflect on your past successes. So every success that you have had, big or small, is just proof that you are capable of achieving success. Even if you don't really believe it, you should know that any type of success will get you moving in the direction that you want to be going and reaching that final destination. And you should also be celebrating all of your successes, no matter how small they are, because they are a success. And also know that when you are having a bad day, which does happen quite often at times, you need to remember and reflect on those past successes to give you the confidence again that you might be lacking because of the bad day, and just know that you are capable of achieving that success. Next thing is to set defined goals. So you need to make sure you have a clear goal and know in which direction you want to be going into. And some ways to do that would be, one would be to determine exactly how much money you desire. And don't be vague about that. Be as specific as possible. You need to have an exact number. Second thing is to determine what you intend to do in order to earn that money that you desire. And number three is to establish the exact date for when you plan to possess that amount of money that you desire. And just note that you should be aware when you start doing something differently, going off track, going in a direction that is not bringing you to the goal that you are looking for. And when that happens, you need to immediately take action to correct it. So that way you can start moving in the direction that you are looking at and the direction that you want to be headed, which is towards your goal. And we should always respond to life in a positive way, because the more we are happy, the more we broadcast that happiness out to the world, the more it will come back to us. And know that once you can control your emotions, you will have a better chance at being successful. Because how you speak, act, and think, and your reactions to life are all within your control. And those will all determine whether or not you are successful. Because your words and thoughts will generate emotions, and those emotions are what you are broadcasting out. So you want to make sure that those emotions are coherent with what you want to get and where you want to go. And one of the quickest ways to shift your focus away from any negativity and disappointment is to list all the things that you are grateful for in your life, such as your friends, your family, anything that makes you happy. And so these are the things that I have gotten from this chapter in this book. And it is a book that I would recommend reading more than once, because I'm sure that the more you read it, the more you will get something new out of it that you didn't get to and notice the first time. And so with that, hope you guys are having a fantastic start to the week so far. And I will see you on the next webinar or video, I mean. So have a great night. Have a great week.